For this video, I want to give you a text message. I like to think of it as like a re-engagement text to like reignite the flame with the girl who you haven't spoken to in a while. What's going on, guys? Patrick James here, and welcome to this video. Got an interesting question today on Instagram. This guy's name is Soli Manasa. If I mispronounced it, my bad, dude, but here's your question. He said, hey man, found you on YouTube and love the no BS videos. I have a problem I was hoping you could help me with. I met this girl last November. Dude, it's like May. You met her last November and you're still tripping about her. Anyway, so you said, we met a few times and had a thing for a few months. Then we stopped as she couldn't commit at the time. We still talk from time to time on DM, but the tension hasn't been there like it used to be. I really like this girl and want to see her again. What can I do without sounding needy or getting ignored if I ask her out? Like, I don't want to be chasing her over social media, as I know for a fact a ton of other guys are messaging her. All right, man, so you're basically coming to me and you want to know how to reignite the flame with this girl who you saw last November, which was over 6 months ago. Dude, you're overweighing this one girl who literally right now you're not even a factor in her life anymore. Especially if she's cute and she has like a pop in Instagram or something and she knows how to pose so her butt looks big. She's gonna have a lot of other dudes messaging her on Instagram just like you are. And you said most of your communication with her is on social media and Snapchat anyways. It's not even on your phone. So right now, without even getting into the question, I already know that you're not in a category of like you and her, and like it's a category of one to where you're standing out in her mind. You're a dude from 6 months ago who she's messaged time to time on Instagram or Snapchat, not even her phone. So you're in a category of one of like a million, right? All the other dudes who are hitting her up on social media. But I and a lot of the guys who are what I like to call the thriving few, the guys who actually succeed with women and have abundance with women, and that way if they ever do settle down with a girl, it's because they chose her from a place of abundance rather than a place from scarcity, which is obviously what you want to strive for here. But right now, you're in scarcity, dude. And I know that because of the fact that you're still tripping about a girl who doesn't even know who you are anymore. That was 6 months ago. How many other dudes has she gone on dates with, hung out with, messaged back and forth with? How many dudes are not hitting up her on social media, but are actually texting her on the phone? Or better yet, talking to her on the phone. Right now, you don't have an attraction problem or there's not enough tension there. You have a problem that she doesn't even know who the fuck you are yet. Right? Maybe you've hung out with her once, but that was 6 months ago. So what I would say for you is if you want to get this girl back and interested in you, well, you already know that she follows you on social media and Snapchat. And the advantage to social media and Snapchat and Instagram is that you got your Instagram story or your social media wall, your social media posts. So why don't you actually become the type of guy who she would want to hang around? And here's the thing, in general, most girls are gonna be attracted to the source of fun and positive emotions. The guys who she can actually enjoy hanging out with and looks forward to hanging out with. So why don't you show her that you have the type of life that most people would want to be in, right? So right now, if you're only taking mirror selfies, well then why don't you start taking videos of you out with your buddies at a golf course or going to the lake or doing something fun, something that she could obviously see herself having fun doing as well. But also, when she sees that you're doing these things on a regular basis, it makes it very easy for you to just shoot her the invite saying, hey, me and my buddies are going to do this dope thing. You should swing by if you think you can keep up. Something like that, like a little playful challenge like that, right? That makes it a very natural invite. But not only that, if you're messaging her again, I wouldn't come from the frame of like, all right, I like this girl and I haven't really hung out with her too much, so I'm just gonna shoot her a random DM just out of nowhere. Make it something congruent to the moment. So maybe you're watching her Instagram story or her Snapchat story, or she sends you some weird selfie or something. Well, now when you respond back, even if it's just her Instagram story, you're responding in the moment. So let's say she uploads a picture of sushi, and you happen to love sushi, like myself, and you go, oh my God, how'd you know I like sushi? Are you stalking me? And that's your response to her story that she posted for everybody. Well, now it's natural, it's congruent to the moment, and it doesn't feel forced, and it makes it very easy for her to respond. And so, one, get more abundance with women in your life, so that way you're not still tripping about girls from 6 months ago. 2, when you do talk to her on social media, make it natural, make it congruent to the moment. And 3, because she's on social media, have a life that other women would actually want to be a part of in the first place. And just a little side note, if you can show that you're also hanging around other women who maybe they're just your friends or just in your social circle, well, just the simple fact that you have other women around you is also going to be social proof that are going to make other women be attracted to you, because it's obviously better than the guy who never has women around him and only takes mirror selfies. So that said, for this video, I want to give you a text message. I like to think of it as like a re-engagement text to like reignite the flame with the girl who you haven't spoken to in a while. So maybe this is a girl who you either met her in a different city and you are just going back to that city after 6 months, or a girl like this. And this is a text that I have in one of my courses. It's called 30 Perfect Texts, and here it is. It is insert a playful nickname. So it's a playful nickname that you would only have for her. And I'll explain this in a second. So playful nickname, comma, you need to stop texting me so much. It's a little overwhelming and I need some space, ... So that right there, obviously, I like to call this a mental double take, because it's like, it feels like you're kind of just like berating her or telling her to give you some space, but it's also a playful, just like mental double take to where she goes, wait, what? Because obviously you guys haven't spoken for a while. So it's a playful way to reinitiate the conversation. And because you had that playful nickname that was unique to your guys' interaction, then that's just good callback humor to where it makes it feel like it was a text that was tailored directly to her. So here's the example, is like, for me, if I happened to meet a girl named Kate at a karaoke bar, and that was the only time we'd spoken, but there was a little bit of like a connection there, or we had a flirty interaction, and I got her number or something, I could say, karaoke Kate, you need to stop texting me so much. It's a little overwhelming and I need some space, ... Or if she's older than you, and one of the things that you talked about was that she's a cougar because she's hitting on you and she's older than you, you could call her Cougar Courtney. You need to stop texting me so much because it's a little overwhelming and I need some space. Or Red Dress Brittany if she was wearing a red dress. But don't even use that until you get the other stuff that we talked about in line first. So hopefully that answers your question. If you found any value in this video, and if you liked this advice and you want some more of it, then I highly recommend you grab my book, 107 Proven Ways to Get the Girl. In this book, I'm gonna give you 107 different proven ways to create attraction and create that flirty vibe with the women that you meet and happen to be conversing with or going on dates with. And I want to give you this book for free. So if you want to grab a free copy, we have 500 copies in stock and they're going fast. So if you want to claim your copy today, just go to howtogetthegirlnow.com. All I ask is that you help cover the small shipping and handling costs, and we'll ship this book to you anywhere in the world. On that note, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'll see you later. Peace out.